Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're here on a little bit of a different day and a little early for our normal lives, but we have something very special today. We have with us the co-founder of Altenew, who's also an instructor at Secret Garden. Welcome, Tasnim.
Hi, Bridget. Hi, everyone. It's good to be here. I can't wait to show you guys just fun stuff and get crafting.
I was letting little secrets out that you want to turn into Tasnim's because she's going to say something. So you got to turn in. So we're very excited. Susan said she's so excited. Yes, for everybody, Jelly's behind the badge today. So excited to have Jelly with us answering your questions. Make sure if you have them, pop them in and I'll get those over to Tasnim because she is going to do two things today. What are you going to do during this hour today, Tasnim?
So first, I will give you guys a look at the Secret Garden Retreat kit. I noticed that it's actually not, you can't really see the contents of the kit and the web label. So this would be a really good opportunity to get a closer look at all the different products that this kit has. And they're all amazing. Like, I want to use them all. But I'm going to be using one element or one product from this kit and along with other existing products and create a project. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing today.
And I think we've been talking with the instructors and they really felt, amazing and honored that they were asked to give input into this kit. And I think you can see it and feel it in this kit. Like you can feel the instructors in the designs that are in there and just it's an amazing kit. So without further ado, why don't we show the fabulous kit? I'm excited for folks to see this because it's amazing. It's amazing. There are no words.
All right, I'm going to switch my camera so we can look at the box together. So we have a pretty box here. I actually put it together because mine came in a smaller box. I didn't get all the products, but I did have them from before. So yeah, let's open the box. As I was telling Bridget earlier, this is actually my existing mini blending brush set, so it doesn't have the outer packaging, but you will get it in a brand new one in a nice, beautiful packaging. So this is one of the items from the kit. And let's look at the beautiful product. So first, we have this One Go Friendship flowers. So as you can see, these are beautiful outline flowers, and it's actually one stamp. So like the name suggests, it has the One Go coloring stencil. So you get to stamp this one time, and then color these all at once. So basically, each stencil you don't need to shift multiple times. Each one you put once, and then you just apply the colors. One thing that's really cool about this one, and it's completely new, we have not done this before, is that there is a stencil that will let you color the background too. So not just the flowers, but also the background. And also we have the coordinating die. And if you guys can guess which instructor inspired this, I'll give you a hint. She loves doing vibrant, beautiful backgrounds. So go ahead and take your guess who inspired this particular kit. I'm sorry, this particular products, and she will be focusing her project on these. Then we have the ornamental poppies, which it's a die set. It has a beautiful this flourishy and then floral die. That you can use just by its own. I can imagine die cutting it out of like a gold foil for a really bold look. But it also has some layered flower dies. So there's like 4 flowers which you can use by itself, creating arrangement, or you can also layer it on this the ornamental die. That'd be really cool. So it's a beautiful die set here. Next up, we have the creative label stamp set, the coordinating die for it. I love the fonts on this stamp set, really beautiful, nice sentiments. Also has some different label options, framing, circles, and a couple of leaves as well. I especially love the small ones. Sometimes you have like a really busy card and then you gotta fit in a sentiment somewhere. Yes. And then these are like really nice to have.
When you run out of space.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes you don't want your sentiment to be big and
exactly.
You already have another element that's like the centerpiece. Yeah. So small cute sentiment works well. The Zero Waste Wildflower Meadow. It's a beautiful cover die that you can use both the positive and the negatives. You have the nice Zero Waste logo here. Lots of flowers and leaves that you can layer. I think there's a lot of options with this one. And then this is one of my personal favorites. It's a panel door die. So you get like one rounded top panel, but then like a door base, but you get like different paneling options. So you can really get creative and create different looks. There's also a die that will cut kind of like a hinge door. So if you want to create an opening door type card, you can use this die to cut part of it, and then one side of the door will be, it's blue scored, so you can, open the door. Yeah, I really wanted to use this one, but then I think I'll save it for later.
Mindy got scared the other day because she used the one that it opens, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, my die didn't cut!" And then she looked and she goes, "Oh, it's not supposed to. Look at this! It's a hinge door." She was so excited, so it was fun.
Oh, that's funny. We have the willow branch stencil set. So this is a set of 6 stencils. It gives you a beautiful willow tree, a part of a willow tree. So it's kind of like a, obviously, as willow tree is known for this hanging beautiful branches. So you get that look. I think we're really good with the door die. This one has a coordinating die that will cut the whole, the branches. But also, we also fit in like a nice, like a garden lamp and some nice sentiments too, because we don't want to waste the space inside, and there's a lot of metal in there. So we fit in like other extra elements in there. Then this one, also another personal favorite, ornamental lantern die. It's really simple, like 2 layers, but then you get this beautiful lantern. Look at that. Can't wait to use this one as well. And lastly, not least, we have this beautiful flourish embossing folder and a coordinating coloring stencil. And this one you can use with the embossing folder or on its own. So you have great options. If you want like a flat background, use stencil. If you want texture, use the embossing folder, or use them both. This kit also comes with a sampler set of cardstock. So let me open this one up. So there are 10 colors. And these are beautiful colors. You get one of each of the sheets. I think this is pink diamond, rubellite, berry delicious, buttercream. I think this is citronella, green gold, grassfield, hunter green, aqualicious, and dewdrops. So you get all this nice selection of colors, and we have lots of dyes in this kit, so that would be really useful. I think I'm going to use this too today for my projects, really. So I'm going to put this on the side. Also, you're going to get this nice storage pockets. There's a 10 in a set. And I think this would be really good to, if you're preparing for each class, I think to kind of put each lesson in one of the storage pockets. Let me open this up. So what I really like about this, it has like a nice tab, so it keeps it closed and secure. So you can put everything inside and close the tab. And you also get a zip and stash. That's beautiful. I think the color would vary from kit to kit. Am I still here?
You froze for a second. Oh, there you are. And this is the one we were talking about, you guys, that the 9x12 sticky mat fits in. So that's great. If you don't have one yet and you have the sticky mat, it fits in there.
Sorry, my laptop.
No worries at all. There's so many. It's hard to say like what to use first. Like you're like each one you see, you're like, oh, I'm using that one. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I want to use this one first. And everything is so stunning in that.
Then you can, and your cardstock in here too. All right, so I decided to use this cute lamp. I thought it was really cute. I really want to try it out. So as you can see, I actually have not opened this yet. So let's look at the die, what it looks like. All right, it's not too bad. And there's a layering guide, so that should help. So there's this part, the main part. And then I see multiple of these. I don't think I'm gonna need all of them. I think I put in extra pieces, so you could. Yeah. One of them has the top part, and the other one is if you just want to create the lamp and kind of put it like next to your door, like a wall lamp, right? That'd be kind of cute. And so this would be for this lamp. And
I love that you put in those extra dies as well. Like it's less to die cut, right? We have those extra dies because I know you guys work really hard on the product development team to get the most bang for our buck when doing dyes like this, like you were talking about, filling that willow tree up with another set. So we are so grateful you do that because it's helpful when you're die cutting and making your product.
Yeah, we try, best to not have any wastage and get the most out of your set. So I have some black and gray for the lamp. So these, so based on the guide, I'm gonna cut this one out of yellow, so it's kind of the inside of the lamp. And these two are like more like a dimensional pieces, so they go on the gray. And then these three will go on the black. So I'll just be on the side that just die cut this real quick. Okay?
No worries, take your time. And if you guys have any questions, make sure to pop those into the chat and we'll get those over to Tasnim.
So did anyone guess who with
the first one? That guessed Yana. We had one guess.
Yes, yes, correct. Right.
And people are loving the color palette. They love the pockets and just loving the kit overall.
Thank you.
That color palette is gorgeous. And I love that we are, we did that for the Cozy Comfort as well, to have that beautiful cardstock. It's a great way too, if you haven't been introduced to our cardstocks yet, you get to try them and they are fantastic. And I think we have a lot of colors. So I don't want to say we have every color you could possibly need, but we're pretty close. I think we're working on it because we have lots of rainbow there. So. And as always, they coordinate with our colors for the other stamps, other inks, and things like that. Oh, glad Pam. Pam can't wait to play. Very exciting. Now, if you've never attended a retreat with us, this is new this time for us. We are going to go over 2 days this time, which is so exciting. Plus, we also have the live workshop with Jennifer McGuire on the 18th. So the fun just extends out a little longer. So when you think it's over, we get another taste of the Secret Garden Retreat, which is fantastic. So you get 7 classes, my friends, plus this kit. Plus, we have an amazing discount for you. We have that in the chat today, live, Tasnim. Can you get extra paper? I believe, as far as I know at this moment, I think we are going to have extra paper available for purchase. I believe it's pre-order right now. Let me check. Or Jelly, could you check on that on the website? I believe it's Whimsical Garden Paper Pack, I believe.
I'm missing a piece, but I can't
oh, no. I did that the other night. I have this. Okay, I was going to say, I have the same die cutting machine and I took it out and it was this little tiny petal. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to recut it. And I looked on my desk and there it was hiding under something, but it was there. I was so excited.
All right, I'm going to put on this white cardstock because I couldn't myself see much there. All right, so these are the pieces. And so let me just glue these together. I hope my glue is working. Let me check. Those little tips that dry out.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go and adhere this one first, which is the base of the lamp. I think we can go.
I've been struggling with the glue drying out as well, so I definitely know where you're at on that.
Yeah, I'll keep a pin handy next to me.
Yes, I have a really long sewing needle. It's like 12 inches long because you never know how long your glue bottle is. So I'm prepared for any situation. Oh, goodness.
Let's see. This one will go here.
Oh, good. Everybody's getting Teresa said a little late, but so excited. And you can watch the replay to see what is in this beautiful kit. Serena said the Secret Garden Retreats have been amazing each year and the kit looks incredible. And Gail is happy to be back with us. She's been away for a bit, but happy to be back. Awesome.
Okay. Trying to figure out.
It goes, the yellow, I think, goes on the top, maybe. This tricked me as well, because you want that yellow poking out. I think you put the yellow on the top and then the black piece on top of that, I believe. Like that. I think so. I can't remember. It's been a while since I there we go. Yep. It tricked me too. Yeah, and I had glued it down and I'm like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
It's like engineering.
On the front, so we get that little halo there of the light poking out, which is genius. Like, it just is so realistic having that light on this, because you'd see that on the side, and I was like, this is just amazing.
So I remember why I was confused, because initially I had designed it to go on the back, and then I kind of changed and did some different things. So I was like, I don't know, let's go back or front. All right, so now it's on the front, and yeah, it makes sense because I want that part not to be like, I want it to be raised, that end, the rounded end.
You do design a few products, so it's reasonable to. Oh, Sharon, we just posted the link right there. Jelly posted it. If you want to get that extra card stock for the retreat. And welcome. It's Sharon's first retreat, Tasnim.
Oh, welcome. So glad you decided to join us. And I'm teaching for the first time too.
Yes.
So
Well, that's what I was trying to remember the other day. I couldn't remember if you or Jen had ever taught a class at one. And I think this was the first one with a leadership team member. And so very exciting to have a co-founder as well.
All right, so I got the gray one in there, and then just gotta have to glue this thing here.
Oh, Susan said, I cannot wait for the retreat. It is amazing and so inspiring.
All right, so I have my lamp, and what I want to do is create a bush type look, something you would find in a garden. So I chose the meadow of burrs, and I'm looking for it. Where did it go?
She did have it. She showed it to me. She did have it right there.
Yeah, it got buried under all the kit products, So I'm gonna use the meadow burst stencil set and create a background for it, and kind of have this one in the foreground. I think that'd be really pretty. All right, so let me take this stencil out.
This is still one of my favorite stencils to this day. I love this stencil. It's so beautiful.
You know what? I'm gonna grab my sticky mat, because why not, right?
Absolutely.
This is actually the sticky mat from the Stampfill 2.0. I just took out the sticky mat.
Yours is so clean. Look how clean that. Mine's got a little pink on it. It's already starting. Apparently, I use a lot of pink.
My original one looks so pink, actually. Let's see. So I'm gonna use the numbering here, number 1, and kind of place it. Let's see, over here. Not really. That should be okay. Okay, greens, right? Let me grab some green inks.
Actually, it can be any colors you want. We create what we want.
That's right. That's right. You're right. It can be any colors.
It could be pinks if you wanted pinks.
All right. Let's do pastel sunrise.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Love Martian terrain. That was my favorite until Sun-Kissed Delights came out, and then I'm obsessed with Sun-Kissed Delights. I know, Pam. I think Tasnim wins the Clean Mat Award. None of us. I don't think have any. Pam said, my mat doesn't look that clean. Mine either. I have one that's red, and I have one that's just a little grungy looking. And I don't mean to throw anybody under the bus, but Aram has one that's pretty rough. Like, she designs with it, so it's loved. It has so much love all over it. So Aram might win that award. Most loved mat.
I'm actually going to. Oh, I remember. I wanted to create like a cover on top, right? So I was gonna cut that 1/4 inch, but I'm just gonna be mindful not to go over the edge. Initially, I was going to mask the edge, but I think I can not just go over the edge, since I know it's gonna be covered with a panel on top. So, yeah.
Oh, that's a good question, Sherry. I'll let Jelly answer that question about if you need to order it by itself. I'm not sure. Yeah, I do too, Carrie. I have a sticky mat collection, but they all show a little bit of love on them. But that's okay. That's what they're for. We want to get them. Oh, the worst you've seen is JC's. I think JC's is beautiful. People have asked him where they could buy his mat. And if you've never used this stencil, you just saw Tasnim with a pencil on this.
Yeah, this is a
Do you want to
circle.
explain this really cool invention?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so this one has actually 3 circles here, 1, 2, 3, but my 2 of these are actually outside. I think that should be fine. So each one of these has a circle. So next time I'm just gonna line this up, and I know I kept my stencil straight, so I should be good there. So I'm just gonna keep it straight and line it up like this.
I love that. That was I think that was the first one we had that on, and I was like, this is fabulous.
Yeah. All right, I think I'm good with this one. Stencil 1.
Yes, Erin was definitely a busy crafter. She definitely is.
Stencil 2. So you're gonna line this up here. Yeah, and I can see some of these leaves that match, so I think I'm good here. And this is second layer, so I'll use a darker color from this set, which is the Canyon Clay here. And let me grab a different brush. So Canyon Clay. I think I'm going almost to like a more, well, you know, I like muted colors. You know,
Yes.
I like my muted colors. But you can do bright if you know bright colors too. You know, bright pink, bright red. Which colors do you I know you mentioned the yellow set. That's your new favorite.
That I put Sun-Kissed Delights with the Blushberry Bliss, and you get this corally color that is just gorgeous, and I'm obsessed. It's Erin's been laughing at me. She goes, I know if it has orange on it, I know it's you. It's
yeah, I like that too. The Blushberry Bliss is like a really beautiful
There's
set.
so many, and we had some come out today, which Spring Garden is introduced as 2 new sets, guys, with 2 new colors at the end, because they were a 6-piece set. Now they're an 8-piece set, so very exciting. Oh, that's stunning.
I like that. Nice color. I'm glad you said, you know, it can be any color, not just green. Yes, it reminds me of those dried grass, you know, you see in the fall.
I was thinking it feels like a fall vibe, but that's okay. It's not a winter snow vibe, so I'm good.
All right, I think this time I'll do green, and this is one of my new favorites.
Teresa said the leaves match the colors in your blouse. Yes.
Oh, you're right. Oh my goodness, even the green is like the muted green.
It is, yes.
So funny. Yeah, this is one of the newer green sets, and it starts with the pistachio color, ends with the green opal.
It's the Jade Dreams. That's the one that came out with my other 2 faves. And this green has really become a staple as well, because it is that muted, beautiful green. It goes with almost everything. It's stunning.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys haven't checked this out, it's Jade Dreams. It's it was our previous release of the inks.
Yeah. I'm getting funny texture, but I think it might be my card panel. You know, I just grabbed a card panel that might have had something, but I don't know.
It might add to it in the end once the ink is done drying.
Yeah. The pistachio was from the Frozen Delight set. Long. And people still remember our old Chris dye inks. We had a set of 6 colors. Yeah, and that's from but I'm using the darkest 2 colors from that.
And I'm
set.
very happy that you have kind of broken those up, because they all sounded delicious when you were crafting with them. Like there was blueberry and orange sorbet and mint chalk and pistachio, and then the Frozen Delights, you start thinking of like pistachio gelato or something. You know, I'm glad they broke up a little bit, and they've joined new families, because I don't get as hungry when I'm crafting now.
Yeah, I'm really loving this new set that we have put together, you know, using some of these different colors that were either, you know, released separately, like in different retreats, or like you said, you know, this 6 color sets that we had. Now we have like a family.
Everybody should have a family. Yes, we don't want them hanging out there alone. And you guys may have noticed as well that there are no inks in this kit. We did that so that we could put more product in there. Oh, Carrie said I'm making her hungry. I know. I always told Tasnim when I heard Frozen Delights, I'm like, ooh, and then The names made me hungry. There is a bundle on the Altenew website of the ink colors. So it doesn't mean every ink color in there will be used, but those are the ink families we asked our instructors to stick to. If you'd like to look at that add-on bundle and see what inks you have and what inks you may be missing, the instructors will be using some of those. So if you want to wait and see when the PDF comes out and look at your ink collection, or if you just want to throw in some different colors, the instructors love to see it in different colors as well.
Yeah. I think that I would put like suggested colors so that it'd be nice to have different colors when you create all the projects.
And it's a nice selection too. It's a really pretty selection.
So there's two colors here because some of these layer the orangey leaves I did, and then some of these layer the green ones. So I use the burnt red, and then I'm gonna use the green opal for the green leaves.
Oh, good. Carrie just pre-ordered all the beautiful inks for the Secret Garden. I can't wait to get them. They'll be my first inks from Altenew. Very exciting.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you're going to love them.
Awesome.
Yes, Vicki, the cardstock bundle is only if you want a second pack. Everybody gets one in their box. So you don't need to buy it for the retreat. But if you're like me, which I'm always worried I'm going to cut something wrong or do so. I like to have a backup just in case. So that's what we have it there for. There are some crafters that either A, really like the color combo and like to have it, or B, get a little worried that they may, like me, cut something wrong. And so like to have a backup just in case. They are.
Yeah, and one thing that wasn't in the kit is the project guide, which we haven't done it yet, but there should be a printed guide there for all the different classes.
And that's new as well. It used to be just a PDF that was digital, so you actually get a printed copy this
time. All right, so I think I'm done with the leaves, and then I'm gonna do the last bit. Oh, that looks pretty. Which is the flowers here.
I think we're going to have a lot of people grabbing their Meadow Burst stencil tonight and creating a beautiful card. Teresa said, love those colors, are beautiful, Tasnim.
Oh, thank you. And I always go muted, and I think, some people will be like, always muted. I'm glad that you like the colors. Okay, we have Coral Bliss here. Flower. So yeah, I'm kind of.
I have to say, every live I've done with you, even if it's muted colors, they're always so beautiful. So like your color combinations are always so stunning. So mute away. It's all gorgeous.
Thank you, Bridget.
Oh, the two new inks that came out for the previous families, they are Whispering Woodlands and Bubblegum Dreams.
Yeah, those are beautiful pinks and greens.
I waited so long, like just looking at my crisp dye inks, because those are stored across the room and my fresh dye are over near me. And I just would look at those because the fuchsia, the magenta, like just love those. And I'm like, someday my inks will come. And they did. When I saw them, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I think that's been my favorite transition so far there.
Oh. All right, so that's Coral Bliss. I think, okay, that's okay. I'm glad I'm going to cover this up. It's actually, this was actually not, I was supposed to not do that, but that's fine.
And you did so good at the top, not going up over where you wanted to add that.
Yeah, I think I still have pretty good border here. And I just need to add this card here.
Oh, Carrie said the Jazzberry ink and the Bubblegum Dream set is one of my favorites of all time.
I'm glad to hear that. I actually have not tried it yet. I mean, well, I tried it when I tested it, but not recently.
Oh, you'll have to take them out and make something. That not only is it a fun name, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful tone.
All right, so I got this berry mocha in here. I just realized that this actually didn't have an etching line. It does have etching guides. Yep. It does not have an etching line here. Maybe because it was an older.
I think because it was older, yeah. Oh, that's stunning.
It's pretty. So then I'm gonna use this here, but I'll use the citronella to kind of create my panel. And I grabbed an oval die, which is unfortunately retired, but you can use any oval die. This is the only one I had to find. So just want to cut an oval window so you could see, and then the lamp would be outside. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut this in the card panel. So let me just be back in a second.
I know, I agree, you guys. These colors are just absolutely stunning together. And this stencil, it still really holds a wonderful place in my heart. I think it will always be one of my older favorites.
Yeah, look at that. I think no ink is showing, so that's
perfect.
And I'm going to try and put this as the center as much as possible here. And probably grab a masking tape so it doesn't shift when I cut it.
That would be very sad. Well, we've all had it happen.
Let's see.
The video hop. Can you make a playlist and put it in the description? If you start at Altenew, go to Altenew on YouTube, and you can see the first video, and it will have a list of everybody on the hop, and each person on the hop will direct you to the next person. So you're good to go. It's kind of like leaving little digital breadcrumbs so we can get to where you're going. Oh, Teresa said, I never thought about using colored cardstock until recently, but now I love them.
Yeah, I don't use them typically for panels and such. I only use them for the die cutting and dies, but this is actually different from me. I just use it for a big part of the colored cardstock. But I thought this was like a nice, once again, a muted color. Why not? Let's try. Oh, where's my?
I always, when I use the colored cardstock, as we used to call it, which sounds very mean and dangerous, but we called it gutting the cardstock, where you would cut a rectangle out of the center where nobody was going to see it because it goes behind your panel. And so I always do that because it's old habit now. Like I don't have to, but I want to save every little scrap of this cardstock because it's so amazing.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this die actually cuts a frame, which I probably could use later on, but right now I'm just gonna use the outer part.
Oh, wonderful. Carrie Ann Bernal used this stencil in a card that's running for a competition right now at Scrapbooker Magazine. Congratulations.
Nice.
Beautiful choice of a stencil. Oh, don't forget to erase or is that going to go behind it? Your pencil.
Yeah, it's going to go behind it.
With pencil mark.
Yeah, I can erase it. Why not? Right? And then this is going to go on top. And initially I was thinking of the lamp thing inside, but I think I'm going to put it outside.
Now, were you going to do anything to your oval cut panel that you were thinking earlier?
Yeah, I was thinking of the embossing folder. Let's see. So yeah,
it's beautiful as is, but I knew you had pulled it out, so I just thought I would ask if you
would
leave me.
Brick one. I was thinking giving this like a brick texture. We have some. So I grabbed two things actually. I grabbed the brick wall embossing folder, and this is actually from last year's Secret Garden Enchanted Castle window, and I think this would be fun too. Like if you emboss this and kind of cut out that window. That would be really cool. Yeah. But since I already cut this, maybe I'll try that one too. Do we have time?
We have time. Yeah. You're not even halfway. It's only a half an hour. You have plenty of time.
So let me emboss this one then, because I think that'd be fun too.
So Jelly voted also. She likes the lamp outside.
Yeah.
Oh, Serena said she would have to make this a shaker card. We talked about that before coming on as well. Yes.
All right, so
I know this is such a beautiful folder.
Let's try to make sure the window is in the center. Yeah, I don't think this is available right now. But you know what? That's why you need to get the kit for the retreat, right?
Yes, because you never know. Sometimes items will sneak out of the retreat kits, but sometimes they don't. So make sure we do have some limited edition items currently on the website from Secret Garden of 2024, I think, the Bold Blooms. That was from there, and it's a beautiful set. So check on the website for those limited edition items, because once they're gone, they're gone. Oh, look at that. Oh,
just by itself, that looks really nice. Let me cut this out to see how that will look, since we have a little bit of time.
Oh, Pam said she uses that one a lot with vellum. That's a good idea too.
All right, so we're gonna cut the window out along with the panel.
And Tasnim has the comfy cut. If you haven't seen that before, that's at Altenew. It is so comfortable in your hand. It's nice and chunky, so it fits really comfy in your hand up there and cuts beautifully. As you can see, she is cutting effortlessly.
I'm gonna go around here.
I agree, Teresa. Teresa said, wow. Yes, wow. It's gonna be beautiful.
Let's see how this looks. I'm gonna have to trim this out. Let me grab that panel. Stuck to my stick.
Everything sticks to the sticky mat. Oh, that's pretty too.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
that's gorgeous.
Yeah, I think I might use this one actually.
Now, are you still going to do the copper at the top? Were you going to do copper at the top, you said?
The copper, sorry.
Were you going to add a color at the top, or you?
Oh, for this one?
No, for the other one? You had said you were leaving a board, so you could leave you didn't want to stencil.
Oh, I'm just going to
cut it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because this one was actually bigger, because I cut this to a little smaller, so the rest of it was bigger. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim this to 4, no, 5.25, because this is 5.5. Okay, just give me
it is the comfy cut. Really, Jelly said she needs a comfy cut. Yes, it is fantastic. I love it, and it comes with extra blades.
I was really thinking to cut that one. And also because we already had the embossed line, it was easier because already there was a depression there.
So pretty.
Oh, that was quick. Like that. Yeah, it looks like a window, right? Nice. I know you could add any sentiment, of course. Let's see. We have this beautiful sentiments here, but if you want like more prominence, let's see. You could have something like this, right? Or sorry, I must keep here. Or like this. Oh. Maybe I'll leave the sentiment for later. Yeah, yesterday, a couple days ago, I needed a card and instead of a congratulations card, but I didn't have a single congratulations card.
Oh, no.
I had a hello card, so I just stamped congratulations under.
That's the great thing about thinking of you or hello. It works for anything, because on the inside you just put, congratulations. You're good to go. You're all set.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think a die cut sentiment would go here nicely. You could also do like a strip. That would be nice too.
Yes.
I'm gonna grab some foam tape because I want to adhere this panel first.
Yes, the foam tape. If you guys didn't see, there's new foam tape out, and if you know me, you know I love foam tape. So I was very happy. There's 4 new sizes, which is very exciting.
Yeah, but for this one, I'm just doing the old one because this is a pretty narrow one.
It's the oldie but goodie. We still love the oldie one too. I can't decide what my favorite new size is of the new foam tapes, though, because that 1 inch is super convenient for card bases, but that 1/4 inch will be really handy too. Because, like for this, you don't have to cut; you can just.
Right.
But I'm a strange person. I love cutting small strips of foam tape. It kind of soothes me, so I don't mind cutting foam tape.
Yeah, I do that a lot too for like tiny pieces. Like I would totally put foam tape behind.
Oh yes, I would too. Yes, people cut like extra layers, and I'm like, no, just cut some foam tape. You'll be all right. Just soothing. It's funny what we find like really cathartic and soothing through crafting.
Yeah. All right, I got nicely outside. Got one more here. It'd be good to have some in this around the window.
Now, we didn't get this question today, but we did get it yesterday. We had somebody ask, would this be good for a beginner? So what would you say to both a beginner and like an advanced crafter? What are they going to get out of this retreat?
I think it's good for all levels. I've seen some of the sample cards, teachers are creating, and it's very approachable. So, and of course, there are some of the teachers, they're gonna teach you some new techniques. So, it's I think whatever level you are, it's fine. And most importantly, I think it's the the community vibe and the fun of crafting together is what. It's really fun part about this kit. I mean,
that's the hard thing. It's so difficult to explain that part, like the community and camaraderie you feel that day all together, learning the same thing, sharing our passion. It's just an amazing like vibe that it's hard to explain to folks,
Yeah. And I see a lot of things happening in the chat box. That's where the all fun is.
Yes. And that's the great thing too. If you have not been to one of our retreats during the classes, which are recorded, you have them, forever. You can go back and watch them as many times as you would like to. But during the day, you have access to the instructor. You can ask questions in the chat box. Tasnim, why did you choose that size sentiment? Was there a reason behind it? So I think one of the great things too is you get to kind of have a peek inside. Like right here, you're seeing inside Tasnim's process and how she creates a card, not just the finished card that's beautiful, but you kind of get to see how it goes. And Pam said, it's a feel-good time that makes you happy. Absolutely. Couldn't agree with that more. And we also have the Facebook group where you can ask the instructors questions. So let's say you're making one of the cards and something just isn't coming together for you. You can post a picture and say, Tasnim, I was working on your project and this just isn't working for me. Is there any advice you can give me? And they're able to come in and say, oh, try this here or try that there. So it's only for retreat participants as well in this Facebook group, and it's lots of fun. Aram runs the group, and she keeps the chat going over there. It's just fun. We get psyched for the event coming up, and then afterwards we share all the projects, and it's a feel good time that makes you happy. You summed it up, Pam. You really did.
Now I'm trying to decide on the position of this lamp. So I guess that would really I really don't want to put the sentiment because I want to save that sentiment, but I might end up putting it actually. Let's see, where did I put my hugs? Because hugs is also another one that's like,
because you could do hugs and congratulations, so it all works.
Totally, right?
You got to love a versatile sentiment.
But let's see if I think either way, I think they'd be good to have some space for the lamp. So I'm going to put it a little bit to the side so that you can see some of those flourishes nicely on the back of the
You don't want to cover that up. It's so pretty, but you don't want to cover that. You don't want to cover any of it. It's too pretty. And this is a great example, guys, of how products from your kit, because you're seeing this was from a different kit, retreat kit, and it's combining with the older Altenew products and the new Altenew products. So these products fit beautifully into your crafting space and will serve you. It's not just something that's going to work for the day and you're going to put it away. It's something you're going to go to again and again and pull out.
Yeah. I just took one little die, right, from this kit that just made this a different card. There's like so many other products that you can combine with other existing ones. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the card base. So we got this trusty double-sided tape, which I love.
I love the ultra sticky tape. Yes. And this, guys, is a flat sticky. And when we say sticky, we mean sticky tape. And it's, don't think you're going to get this up. If you put it down wrong, it's not happening. It's This is permanent.
I don't really need a whole lot, to be honest, but I'm just putting it here, the corners here. Okay, so hopefully I get this straight. No mess ups.
Oh, that's true. Serena was saying the layering stencils for the embossing folder, you could even put some paste on there.
Oh, yeah.
And we happen to have some beautiful new pastes.
All right. Let's see here. Okay.
Now, if you guys make a card inspired by Tasnim today, I know you guys don't have the light, but if you make something out of your stash that Tasnim inspired, either by the color or the embossing folder, please share in the fan group. We'd love to see what you create if you were inspired today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Bridget. I think, yeah, if you have this, I think without the lamp, this would be still a beautiful card, right?
Yeah.
So see the window and the stencil. But
and
really
somebody mentioned a shaker, so that could be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're done pretty early today.
That's okay, and that's okay. Aram said, since I'm extra, I'd be inking over the embossing. Yes, it's. There are some days, you know, you want to put more things on. Other days, at least I find, other days I'm just like, no, I want to keep it as simple as possible and just kind of let the products talk.
Oh, did she want to color the bricks and things?
Yeah, she was saying she'd add ink, but somebody else was saying you could apply paste as well. And yeah, we got the pastes now. So, and
I think already has a lot going on because this is a pretty busy background here. So I think I like how it's subtle texture, and if I add, I think the whole thing would become too busy for me. So
I love the simplicity of this, and but it just speaks to the products. You know, you can go all those directions. You can do all those things, and whatever your crafting style is, you know, if mixed media is your game, we have everything to help you. You know, amp that up. Or if you like clean and simple cards, I'm more of a clean and simple card kind of gal. So I'm more on Tasnim's end of the spectrum.
Yeah. Initially I was gonna do white, and then I was like, you know what, let me do a colored cardstock for a change. So that would have been even more clean and simple. But yeah, I don't mind this. I think it's a little different than what I usually do because I usually go for more white spaces. Yeah, I like this one too.
And then when you find your perfect sentiment, it'll be complete.
Yes. Yeah.
But sometimes you have to wait. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that one because I think it's wait for
the sentiment will come. You'll see something and you'll be like, this will fit on my card perfectly. This is it. Laurel asked, will all the retreat instructors be doing these lives? If so, is there a schedule available? So unfortunately, today is the last live that we're going to have for the Secret Garden. And on that note, we're getting close to sold out. So that's the unfortunately part. So if you are thinking of signing up, please sign up soon. We don't want you to miss out on this. We have few seats remaining. We really do at this point. So, which we're so excited to spend the 3 days with you guys. 2 days and a couple hours. I guess I shouldn't say 3 days. I don't want to confuse anybody. 2 days and a couple hours together with everybody that signed up. And if you haven't, please check it out. Please use Live Tasnim to save some money on your purchase. And this, if you've never been with us before, this is literally, it's like a once in a lifetime experience. The vibe that Tasnim was talking about and that others have been talking about in the chat is really kind of what it's at. And the products are just a bonus, you know, as well as you get to spend time with 7 of your favorite crafters out in the community that we see every day, but we don't get to ask questions. We just see them in YouTube videos a lot of the times, and we don't get to say, why did you do that? Or how could I do this? Or things like that. So it's a very unique experience. Yes, Vicky, that is it's not the it wasn't the foam tape, because the foam tape is very permanent too. We found that out at Creativation a couple of years ago. It sticks. It really sticks
everywhere.
So it's very adhesive, I can tell you. But yes, the foam tape, you can put a little bit of glue to have a little bit of wiggle room. The ultra sticky tape, which is that literally like it's invisible almost. It's just a layer of adhesive.
It's yeah.
that you have really, you could probably put some glue, but I still don't think you're going to get the wiggle room on that one. That one is, he's a sticky fella, which is good. That's what you want. And we have different sizes. Tasnim used 1 inch, but we have 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch as well. Yeah. Great for shaker cards, my friends, that we were talking about that. I'm not sure. Do you know, Tasnim, when the kits, or Aram is lurking as well? So Aram or Tasnim, do you know when the kits are shipping? Well,
if I'm not mistaken, probably about in April or early May.
Yeah. It's probably.
I'm guessing.
If I was going to guesstimate, I would say, yeah, 2nd, 3rd week of April, we'll get those shipped out. So,
we're still working on the gift. For the kid.
We still have stuff to add into there. We want to make sure we have everything to give you a beautiful, beautiful event. Yes, the paste was released today. Oh, and Aram did respond in April, Carrie. Yeah. Okay. The paste was released today, and if you purchase the paste, you get a free class with our educator and crafty creator team member, Aditi Mahajan. So make sure to check that out. She has lots of great ideas on doing the paste. Oh, I wish Undo could help pull that double-sided tape up. No, no, we tried everything. We ripped a wall down. Anyways, with that,
it does rip. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend putting on a wall unless you want to ruin your paint. Yeah, don't put it on the walls.
We had put the design team photos up and then realized they didn't go there, so we were trying to take them down without damaging the
I remember that.
And yeah, we had scissors trying to cut the back of it. We had the comfy cut. I think it just released, and we were trying to cut it off because it sticks. So. Oh, Laurel's trying to guess. Carrie said, "Yay, gift." And Pam said, "Being with you is the gift for me." Oh, that's so nice. And Laurel said, "Socks? I don't think we do the same thing twice." No. Aram said, "LOL, no socks." We do the same thing twice, you guys. No. Well, thank you so much, Tasnim, for joining us today and showing us that fabulous kit. Everybody had been dying to see the whole kit in its entirety. So it was fun to have the reveal with you and create a project today.
Oh, thank you, Bridget. I really appreciate it. And just as a last note, I know all the kits are amazing, but this might be the most amazing one.
I think this is it. And I think it's just because you guys it makes it more special knowing that the instructors gave suggestions, and it makes that community vibe feel more community, and and I think designers feel connected a little more to it as well when they're designing, having
absolutely. Yeah, it inspired this product, so that's really special.
And you can kind of tell, like you said, looking at each product, you're kind of oh, I know who inspired this. I know who put that in. Maybe we'll have to have that as a contest or something, who designed this, who designed that, and see how many people can guess. But we did have the right guess today, which was Yana. So you guys are doing good. So
yeah, so we have 4 more guesses, right?
Yes.
So maybe we'll leave it for the trivia on the retreat day.
That
one, yes. You'll know who, because already.
Oh, that's right. They'll say, yeah. We'd have to do it. Maybe we could do it in the Facebook group and see. Yeah. See who we'll have to let remind Aram about that. Maybe we could do that just to have some, as my dad said, fun just leading up to the retreat. And again, make sure if you were inspired today and saw the products and fell in love, as we all have, make sure to sign up, because we are very close to sold out, and we don't want you to miss out on this amazing event and spending some time with us crafting and creating beautiful projects. Thank you, Tasnim, for creating the company with Jen and the beautiful product designs and all of it, because there's so many of us that Altenew is such a big part of our lives. So thank you so much.
And thank you, Bridget. We wouldn't be here without awesome people like you.
Thank you. And thank you from everybody on the Altenew team for all of you allowing us to help you craft your life. We'll see you all really soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.